Hercules Control Mixed versus the Hercules Starlight. Which controller is for you? They both look similar. They're both similar in price, but there are a couple of huge differences that you should know before you purchase one. Let's look at the layout, because at a glance they look exactly the same, but there are some differences in the layout. First of all, the middle section here to here, the performance pads and these knobs and crossfaders are almost identical. So if you guys like using loops more than the sampler, which I feel like most people do, then the Starlight will be a little bit better set up for you. Next, they both have the same type of jog wheels, which is if you want to scratch, you could scratch anywhere on the jog wheel. These are not like the Numark DJ to go to touch, where they are touch scratch on the top and then you could adjust the speed of the track from the side. To do that, you have to switch it from vinyl to off. So in vinyl mode you could scratch, off vinyl mode you could just use it to speed up the track, and they both are set up the same way. They both give us the headphones over here and master over here. Next, we have a mixer section. The thing that separates this controller from the Numark DJ to go to touch is this middle section. You get a mixer here instead of getting music selector in the middle. So with both of these Hercules controllers, if you want to change the song or go to your library, you're going to have to go into the software on the device that you're using. So if you're using an iPad, you're going to have to select your songs through the iPad, or if you're using a laptop, you could do it that way. So if you want to have a controller where you don't touch the iPad at all, these controllers, you're going to have to touch your device to change the songs. There's no way to do it pre-mapped. The biggest thing that makes both of these controllers amazing is they have these knobs here. So you could either control the filter, which high pass, low filter, or you could control the bass. So doing any type of simple beat maxing, any bass swaps, you'll be able to do really easily with both of these controllers. And that's what I think makes it better than the Numark one that doesn't have it. But you know the difference in the layouts, and the build quality is about the same. They're very plasticky. Keep in mind that the buttons make a loud noise, so if you're just DJing with the speakers on your iPad, it might be annoying to hear that noise, but that's how it is with these plastic buttons, and it's like that on both controllers. Both controllers light up on the pads when you have something selected, if there's cue points or whatever you're doing. But the Starlight, one of the biggest difference is the Starlight at the bottom of the controller has a RGB light strip. You really need to turn the lights off pretty low, but you could either have it match the waveforms, you could have it match the beat of the song, you could have it completely turned off, or you could have it turned on. It adds a cool lighting effect, but it's kind of hard to see, and a lot of DJ booths will have like a facade, so you won't be able to see it anyway. And then now the biggest difference between both of these amazing controllers is one controller is Bluetooth and the other controller is not. So the difference between a Bluetooth and a non-Bluetooth controller is there's ups and downs. So the upside is it's really easy to connect to your iPad. So all you have to do with the control mix is you're just going to have to plug in one USB-C cable, which is good because if you DJ with the iPad or the MacBook, you're going to have plenty of these USB-C cables. So the controller itself has to be powered. With the Starlight, it does not have to be powered. It's powered by your device. The control mix has to be plugged into a wall, or you could get like a portable power pack or something like that, and then it's be completely portable. But just keep in mind that it needs to be plugged into the wall, and then you just press the middle button in Djay Pro AI. You go to MIDI devices, then we go to Bluetooth controllers, and there we go. The controller is completely set up and you're ready to DJ with. Now, the downside of this type of setup with Bluetooth is the audio is going to be coming out of your iPad. So there is no way to plug in headphones. There is no way to plug in the audio through the controller. And if you're using an iPad Pro like me, you are going to need a couple of adapters. So first of all, you're going to need an audio cable. This just plugs in to where the USB-C goes, and now we have a spot to charge, and then we have a spot to plug in our main output. So that's if you just want to do a main output. But if you want to use your headphones, the control mix comes with this little headphone splitter. So now with these two adapters, and then you plug your headphones into one and your main output into another, and then you could DJ with headphones just like you would with any other controller. No, you cannot use Bluetooth headphones to cue with and then plug into a main output. You also cannot do the opposite. So it's either use these adapters or you just connect your iPad or your phone or your laptop to a Bluetooth speaker, and then you're completely wireless, but you can't use your headphones, and you're going to have to adjust your DJ style to use visual cues in other ways because there'll be latency with the Bluetooth speaker. This controller, the control mix, is really good if you just want to quickly plug in your iPad, do some scratching, mess around, have some fun with it, practice your mixing, see what songs go together, because it's really easy to set up, and then you could just use the speakers from your phone or your iPad. If you want to do professional gigs and have a professional setup for the affordable price of these controllers, then I would go with the control mix. It has the built-in sound card, and then you don't have to worry about the adapters. So the real difference between this controller is if you want a Bluetooth controller or if you don't. So watch one of these videos up here where I compare this controller to the Numark DJ To Go To Touch, because I think that's a more fair comparison. Thank you.